What's going on, everybody? It's the UFC Fight Night Atlanta main event between my two favorite black guys at welterweight. I'm going in this very fun main event between the former champion Kamaru Usman and the surging contender Joaquin Buckley. I'm feeling, guys, at the end of the day, I'm going to be picking Joe Quad, Joaquin Buckley to win this fight via... I don't even know if he's going to knock Usman out. I actually don't think he's going to... I don't know, though. I think this fight is a no-distance fight, though. I'm going to say Buckley's going to win this fight via KO. I'm going to say round 3. Or no, I'm going to say Buckley wins this fight via round 4 TKO. Shit's hard. I don't ever want to see Usman lose in his career. But, Kamaru Usman was that guy at one point. He was the pound-for-pound number 1 in the world, and he's got ambitions in this run he's trying to put on. If he can get past Buckley, he's got big, big sights to see. But the question is, I don't know, can he get past this young contender? And I don't think he can, man. I don't think at this stage in Buckley's career, with the turnaround the guy's had, in my opinion, he's the most underrated welterweight on the roster. People don't look at him serious because of his middleweight career, man. But this guy's a legit fucking threat at the welterweight division. And if this was a prime Kamaru Usman, I would take Kamaru Usman to win. I'm not going to lie. But I'm not going to be taking Kamaru Usman to win this fight. Based on 1, I don't know how he's going to look. 2, he doesn't seem as hungry as Buckley. Buckley seems like he's ready, as his fucking phrase is, he's ready to fucking take the throne, bro. Like, I think, and now when we look at this fight stylistically and skill for skill, who's the better boxer? I'd actually argue Usman. But in the pocket, it's Buckley. And I think that's where a lot of this fight's going to be. I think Buckley's going to explode a lot into range against Usman, who's had moments where he's been the bigger guy and not been able to just shuck around the guy with the wrestling, or not just been able to outstrike the shit out of him easily, like Colby, Burns. Guys that are shorter than Usman do seem to give him a weird issue. I don't know what it is. I know Edwards, the one tall guy Usman fought, knocked him the fuck out. And Chimaev, the other tall guy Usman fought, beat him. But, honestly, I just think Buckley is going to be much faster as well as I think. I've seen Buckley been training the kicks to the knees. We all know cobblestone, hobblestone, Kamaru Usman knees are just fucked. They're just the most fucking cooked knees in the sport. I don't think there's going to take many low kicks from Buckley. I don't think there's going to be many kicks from either man in this fight. I don't know why I had a flash dream that Buckley spin kicked Usman out cold. I don't know why. Just putting that out there in the universe for that to happen. But honestly, man, I've never wanted Usman to win so bad, but I feel like I know he's going to lose. Like, I feel like Buckley's going to really beat Usman up on the feet and like hit him hard. And I think Burns has caught Usman, who Buckley I think is more accurate than on the feet. I think Buckley, and the one thing people are talking about is, maybe Usman can drown him late. But guys, if you guys watch the way Joaquin Buckley fights, he gets better as the fight goes. He gets more explosive, more pissed off, more fucking trying to take your head off as the fight goes. And these are 3-rounders. At the end of the fight with Nasruddin Imavov, he had him wanting to leave that place, bro. He had him wanting to be any other place in the universe than that octagon that minute. In that final round against Imavov, he had him fucking quitting. And against Nursultan Ruzaboyev, also, he's dominated him. Dominated so many people. Dominated Colby Covington, really, like, just absolute. I know that fight wasn't a real TKO, but that was an absolute ass beating by Buckley. Like, glad I switched my pick on that one last second, but Jesus, Buckley did get his ass beat. Or not Buckley, Colby did get his ass fucking beat, bro. And Buckley's way bigger than Colby. or way bigger in terms of muscle density, I think, than Usman at this point in their careers. Usman's going to be a bit taller, but I don't really think it's going to matter because I think Buckley and Usman are going to be... I think the most common place this fight's going to be is the pocket. And I think Usman's wrestling will play a bit of a factor. I think Usman will get at least 2 takedowns in this fight. At least. I think he's going to get 2 takedowns. But I think Buckley is anticipating a very, very high pace. Buckley, I'm trusting on Buckley as he's never shown that he gets tired in fights. He hits harder than Usman, in my opinion. The only reason Usman's shots look like they have more impact is because they're all straight down the middle and they're not looping. So guys don't see Usman's shots coming as much. But let's get into the skill on skill. I think Usman and Buckley is a fight about straight punches versus looping punches. And as you know, straight punches usually win. So you might be asking, why the hell am I taking the guy that's the looping punches? 2 reasons. The youth and the IQ behind Joaquin Buckley's technique. Joaquin Buckley is really, really smart, and people don't give him credit for it. The way he was able to track down Wonderboy using body shots and then eventually, boom, exploded up to the head and just jolted Wonderboy's head off fucking earth. I think Buckley is going to go in there with the mindset of, I'm fucking invincible right now. Like, I'm at the stage of, I'm very, very, very close to the world title. And this is the last goon in my way. You know what I mean? That's Buckley's mindset going into this. He's going in with a kill or be killed mindset. And I do think he's going to get caught a couple times. I think Buckley might even get stung with the jab of Kamaru. I think Kamaru's jab is going to be very nice in this fight, as it always is. He's the best jab at welterweight, even as a wrestler. But there's 2 things about Usman that I've always thought about him, even in his prime, that I thought could lead to a loss, which would be how hittable he is, and 2, how he does not infest to the body or to the legs at all. He does not slow his opponents down over the course of the fight. Usman will beat you and drown you over 5 rounds, but not make you tired. He doesn't really make you tired. Usman doesn't drown guys and gas them completely. I'll give him credit. In the Edwards second fight, he was throwing some body shots, dude. He was throwing some hard body shots, and it slowed Edwards down. And that's the one he gets KO'd. I don't get it. But let's get into the play-by-play, guys. I think if you look at this matchup, I think Usman's going to be going out there, landing the jab early. I think Usman's going to shoot an early takedown and get it, actually. And then I think he's going to hold him for about 2 minutes. Buckley's going to get back up. The crowd's going to pop. Buckley's going to come out, uppercut, hook. Buckley's going to try and mean mug and Mike Tyson his ass. Don't get me wrong. I do see there's a very, very, very real world where Kamaru Usman wins this fight. But I think Buckley's going to get caught with 1-2 that stings him, but nothing too bad. And I think that's going to be what seals the round for Usman. And I'm saying I feel Kamaru Usman's going to be able to kind of press through a little bit in certain moments of the fight where I think he'll be getting a takedown and starting to get confident. And I think he's going to, in the middle of the Usman getting the takedown, round 2, right? We're talking round 2. Say Usman lands a jab and gets his second takedown in the fight. I think he holds him for a minute, and once Buckley pops up, I think Buckley's going to rock him bad. And I think it's going to sway the judges, sway his round, and I think Kamaru's going to lose round 2. He's going to have a close round 3 with Buckley where he can't get takedowns, but he's starting to scrap on the feet. Because Usman is a dog. He will bite on his mouthpiece and fucking go to war. But lastly, round 4, where I think it is all over for Kamaru Usman. I think he's starting to get his takedown stopped by round 3. Starting to get eaten alive with boxing combination. I think Buckley's going to be body investing in this fight a lot. And I think it's going to be a left hook. No, I don't even think it's going to be a combination shot. I think it's going to be a big old Buckley, like, I don't know why. I think it's going to be kind of like the Wonder Boy shot, except he doesn't leave his feet. He's going to slip under an Usman jab and come over the top of the right hook. Floor him bad. And I think he's going to TKO Kamaru Usman in round 4, guys. As sad as it is to say, my GOAT. I hope he wins. This is one of those cases where I don't mind if I get my pick wrong. Please, Marty, do it for my sanity. I can't see you taking a loss. Take that inspiration from Volk Dog. But the one thing I just can't leave in my head is how hittable Kamaru Usman is, and I think Buckley is just going to be landing very, very heavy shots as the fight goes on and on. And guys, I'm sorry I can't do like a real good ass breakdown. I'm just being a retard. I gotta leave real soon. And guys, I'm very sorry, but this is the only card I have zero time. It's already 5:24. I gotta leave at 5:30. And I cannot get this Miranda Maverick and Rose Namajunas co-main event breakdown out. I usually would do it 99% of the time. I just can't. I got no time, man. I gotta go. So, if you guys can be patient with me, thank you so much. And, honestly, the pick is going to be Joaquin Buckley by round 4 TKO. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of how this fight's going to go. Let me know what you guys want for video ideas. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop doing these just early picks, fight breakdown, fight reaction. I'm done with that shit. I'm not saying I'm done with it completely. We're going to be doing that for the rest of the channel's history. But I am done just doing that. I got to give you guys some new interesting content. And I got you guys soon. So I'm going Joaquin Buckley. And we're going to go over the final picks really quickly. We're going to be going Joaquin Buckley, Rose Namajunas, Edmund Shabazian. I've changed again. I can't with this fight. Cody Garramp, Mansour Abdul Malik by round 1 KO. Garramp round 2 KO, round 1 KO. Namajunas decision. Buckley round 4 KO. Umar Sy round 1 sub. Bellato round 2 TKO, ground and pound. Or crumbles him against the fence. Malcolm Wellmaker round 2 knockout. Michael Chiesa split decision 29-28. Cody Durden. Fuck, I'm worried about that one. Ricky Simone. Ange Lusa. Simone by decision. Lusa decision. And Jamie-Lynn Horth via decision. Thank you guys so much. This food's fire. See you guys next time. Peace.